Hello guys, welcome to the Affluent Marketer channel. I'm Yasin here. Today we're going to continue our learning on Facebook, how to laser target your audience on using Facebook. Alright. Okay, without further ado, let me just power up my PowerPoint here, PowerPoint slides. Okay, I'm going to get out my laser pointer. Okay, today's topic would be about lesser known celebrities. Okay, to really super target your audience, you can use the concept of lesser known celebrities, which basically means you are going to find those people who are crazy passionate about a certain niche. Let me explain what I mean. Okay, a quick question. Who is this? Anyone, guys? Anyone knows who this is? Alright, this guy is Muhammad Ali. I'm sure a lot of you know who this guy is because he's popular, right? Okay, on to the next question. Who is this guy? Anyone in the room who wishes to answer this? Who do you think this guy is? Okay, let me just reveal the answer. This guy is Jake LaMotta. Okay, so why am I showing you this? Why am I showing you Muhammad Ali and then this guy, Jake LaMotta? Okay, who are these two people? Both of them are professional boxers. The thing is, Jake LaMotta was a professional boxer too, just like Muhammad Ali. But majority does not know him, except those who are really passionate about boxing. Those who watch every single boxing match, those who would pay money to go watch professional boxers in the ring, those who probably have a photo of insert professional boxer name here, example Muhammad Ali, those who probably would have a photo of Muhammad Ali in their bedroom. Because why? They are interested in boxing. So in this example, I'm using the niche called boxing. Okay, for boxing, everyone knows who Muhammad Ali is. But when I actually just showed you the picture just now, you didn't know who this was. But you know this guy was Muhammad Ali, but you didn't know who this guy was. This guy is Jake LaMotta. But guess what? Probably those who are really passionate about boxing, I mean, I and you, probably we are not fans of boxing, right? So, but we still know who Muhammad Ali is because he's a popular icon, right? He's world famous. But Jake LaMotta here is also a boxer, but we don't know him except those who are interested in boxing. Probably they will know who Jake LaMotta is, even though he's not so popular because they are into boxing. Okay, to further iterate, let me just show you something else. All right, I'm gonna head over to Facebook ads right now, and actually okay, before that I'm gonna go through this slide. Okay, for Facebook ads, so what if you actually targeted Jake LaMotta instead of Muhammad Ali to advertise to people who are passionate about boxing? You would have successfully laser targeted people who have interest in boxing. Because if you would have just targeted Muhammad Ali, it would be broad targeting. Why? Because Muhammad Ali wasn't just a professional boxer, he was also an activist and was involved in some politics. So you might end up targeting people who follow him for his activism activities, but not for boxing. But if you have targeted Jake LaMotta, okay, you have targeted people who are actually really interested in boxing. If you targeted Muhammad Ali, you can be also targeting people who are interested in politics. And probably everyone knows who Muhammad Ali is. So you are targeting people who actually kind of see boxing, kind of know that Muhammad Ali is a boxer. Other than that, he's not that into boxing. Alright? But if you were to target Jake LaMotta, you are probably targeting people who are into boxing. You get what I mean? Okay, without further ado, let's get on into Facebook Ads Manager. I'm going to show you something else to really drill in what I'm trying to explain in this video. Alright. By the way, there is a trick to finding lesser known celebrities for any niche easily. I'm going to show you that now. Okay, I'm going to head over to facebook.com. I'm going to go into my ads manager right here. Okay, on the left, as you can see, there is a green button, create. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to exit this out. I will click on traffic, continue. I will go on below. I will remove Singapore. I will type in, yes, you guessed it right, United States. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna leave age, gender, and languages alone. I'm gonna go over to detailed targeting. Okay, for this example here, I'm gonna target people who are interested in entrepreneurship. Alright, the niche should be entrepreneurship. No more boxing. Boxing was just another example. Alright, so this example, I'm gonna really drill into you what this idea, what the idea of lesser known celebrity is. Alright, so we're gonna use the niche called entrepreneurship. Okay, now guys, name me any entrepreneur that you know who is popular. Probably everyone knows him. Let's go on to Google. I'm gonna type in top 10 entrepreneurs. Look at this. These are the really popular entrepreneurs here. Let's click on the first link and open up the second one too. Look at this. Walt Disney, people who are popular and also entrepreneurs, and they are also popular. Everyone knows them. Probably the guy next door knows that this guy is an entrepreneur. Walt Disney, Bill Gates, a popular one. Probably people also know that he is one of the richest men in the world. Steve Jobs also. He's a well-respected entrepreneur. Everyone knows that this guy is an entrepreneur, whether or not they are into entrepreneurship. You get what I mean? Okay, so now our job is to find lesser known celebrities that probably other people do not know that he's an entrepreneur. But guess what? Those who are really into the niche of entrepreneurship, those who read books about entrepreneurship, those who want to aspire to become entrepreneur, those who want to become a businessman, those who want to start their own business, they are into entrepreneurship, and probably they will know about lesser known celebrities that those who are not interested in business knows about. Alright, so okay, for this example, let's take Steve Jobs. Okay, so I'm gonna head over to my Facebook Ads Manager and type in Steve Jobs here. As you can see, Steve Jobs is available for targeting. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna show you this. Okay, let's type in Steve Jobs again. Okay, once Steve Jobs is here, I want you to go below here, suggestions, and browse. Click on suggestions. Look here, Jack Ma, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. This is the trick that I'm telling you about. Facebook ads make it way simpler. All you have to do is type a name of an entrepreneur. In this case, is Steve Jobs. And if you click on suggestions, they're gonna bring down a list of other entrepreneurs. Alright, Jack Ma is an entrepreneur. Mark Zuckerberg is an entrepreneur. Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook. He's a founder of Facebook. Jack Ma is a billionaire himself. Warren Buffett is one of the richest men in the world through investing, shares and stocks. Bill Gates, you know. Tony Robbins is an entrepreneur. Robert Kiyosaki, look here, Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is an entrepreneur. He authored a few books about entrepreneurship. I have read 6 books of his myself. Awesome entrepreneur. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove Steve Jobs and I'm going to leave the Robert Kiyosaki here. Why Robert Kiyosaki? Because he's not that famous. Famous to an extent, but not that famous that everyone knows about him. But those who are interested in entrepreneurship will know about him. He has authored books. He's a big name. He's a big name in the entrepreneurship industry, but not as popular as Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, right? Okay, so from Robert Kiyosaki here, we're going to click on suggest. I'm going to actually dig deeper because Robert Kiyosaki, some people do know who he is. I'm going to go for entrepreneurs whose name you have never heard about, or whose name only those who are really crazy passionate about entrepreneurship, who read books about entrepreneurship, who wants to become an entrepreneur, will know about. Alright, so you're gonna find that kind of entrepreneur, which is the lesser known celebrities in a certain niche. So we're gonna leave Robert Kiyosaki here and we're gonna do the same thing. Click on suggestions. You just look here. Other things come out. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Dad Poor Dad is actually a book authored by Robert Kiyosaki. One of his, I think it's his first book. Alright, so what if I click on Rich Dad Poor Dad? Probably I am targeting people who have read this book. People who have read this book, do you think they are interested in entrepreneurship? Heck yes. They are. Compared to those who are just interested in Steve Jobs, probably they are just interested in the product that he made, Apple. But they are not necessarily interested in entrepreneurship. You get what I mean? Are you seeing the big picture right now? Alright. But I'm not gonna do Rich Dad Poor Dad in this example because I'm targeting people, okay? Lesser known celebrities in a certain niche. So look here. Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, he's an entrepreneur too. Warren Buffett, Grant Cardone, Jack Ma. See, all these are big names. I'm gonna find people, entrepreneurs whose name you don't hear every time. Okay, T. Half Ecker is an entrepreneur too. Okay, once these two names is here, I'm gonna click on suggestions again. I'm gonna look for the name of those. Deepak Chopra. He's an entrepreneur himself. He has a few books. I'm gonna put Deepak Chopra. Jim Rohn, Jack Canfield, Eckhart Tolle. These 3 are entrepreneurs who have written books, but not everyone do know about him. Louis Hay has also authored some books. Brandon Burchard, he's also an entrepreneur, but how many people actually know about him? Okay, we are going to go on. Click on suggestions again. Look at this. Jack Ma, you know. Zig Ziglar, you know. Louis Hobbs. Look at this. I think I'm seeing this name for the first time. Who is this person? I wonder. Let's click on his name. Let's copy his name and let's go over to our trusty Mr. Google. I'm gonna paste and search his name. What do you know? Louis Hobbs. Sorry, probably I'm butchering his name. Okay, Mr. Lewis. Alright, let's keep it simple. He's an author. He's an American author. He's an entrepreneur. And a former professional arena league football player. He hosts the School of Greatness, a talk show. See, we have an entrepreneur, and yes, look at here. See, Google shows us everything. He has authored books, a few books about entrepreneurship. Look at this, there's videos. You see, this is for people who are interested in entrepreneurship, those who want to better themselves, those who want to wake up at 5 a.m. and do their thing, mindset hacks for a better life. You see, we just found a lesser known celebrity, which is Mr. Lewis right here. Alright, so let's go back to the Facebook Ads Manager. I'm going to cancel everybody except Mr. Lewis here, because we have found our lesser known celebrity. Look at this. This is the people that you can target who are interested in him. If you target him, you are targeting people who are really interested in entrepreneurship. Because I think moments ago I didn't know he was an entrepreneur himself. Alright, instead of targeting big names like Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, you are probably targeting everyone on the planet who actually just heard of a name and know he's an entrepreneur who is a founder of Apple. But Lewis, Mr. Lewis here, probably you are gonna target real aspiring entrepreneurs who read books about entrepreneurship, who have different books by different authors, who own Rich Dad Poor Dad, who own books by Mr. Lewis maybe. Why? Because they are crazy passionate. A person who is not passionate in starting a business or in entrepreneurship itself, they won't have books by different authors about entrepreneurship. Correct? See how powerful this can be? Okay, for additional bonus stuff here, I'm going to show you more things to do. So once Mr. Lewis is here, you can go on to click on suggestions again, and look here, Mary. Okay, I don't know who this is. Let's click on this name, and we're going to copy this name and go over to Google again. Gonna paste and search, and look here, Mary is an American life coach. She's a motivational speaker, author. She's a successful business woman. Look here, how to motivate yourself to start right. She has a blog about creating a life you love. And look, Mr. Lewis is here. People who search for Mary also search for Mr. Lewis. You see how powerful Facebook can be? I haven't heard of Mary right now. She's a woman entrepreneur now. Look at this. Mary Folio, host of Mary TV, entrepreneur and philanthropist. We found another entrepreneur, a lesser known celebrity that is available for targeting on Facebook ads. Guys, how awesome is that? You see the power right now? So you can target both of them. Okay, so are you really getting the big picture? This is how powerful this can be. If you say Mary, you say Mr. Lewis, you think those who are interested in boxing will know who these guys is? No. But those who are interested in boxing, if you say Steve Jobs, do you think they know who he is? Yes, because he's world famous. But that guy is interested in boxing, not entrepreneurship, but he does know who Steve Jobs or Bill Gates is. Right? Okay, so I've shown you what I wanted you to know for today. Okay, hopefully you go and implement this stuff in your business, and hopefully you get great results from it. Okay, that's all for this video. I will see you in the future video. Hope this helps. Bye bye.